Hello, welcome back to Rod's VW Garage. And this morning, on this video, we're gonna work on part two. We're gonna continue working on that 2021. Okay, so that's the motor right there. And this is where we left it. Aquí fue donde lo dejamos, el 2021. Y vamos a terminarlo. Ok, vamos a terminarlo, a cerrarlo completo y a ponerlo en el stand y prenderlo. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do on this video. We're gonna go ahead and get this motor put together and started. Ponerlo completo y prenderlo. Okay, anyways, aquí tenemos la tapa y esto es lo que vamos a trabajar ahora. Early in the morning, vamos a trabajar, vamos a limpiarla. We're gonna clean it off. We're gonna lap the valves, and we're gonna set the cylinders, and we'll be ready on that. Okay, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Okay, so this is gonna be a really nice engine. I'm hoping a really good engine. Va a ser tremendo motor. Un motor 76 de cigüeñal, 76 on the crank, 92 on the pistons, 2021. Ported heads, dual 44 Webers, and thick wall 92s. This is gonna be a really nice engine. So, all right, stay tuned, and here's the video for you guys. All right. All right, guys, so by the way, beautiful day. This is a winter day in Tennessee. It's not bad at all. It is cold, don't get me wrong. It's 44 degrees, 44 grados, pero ya se va a poner a 60, maybe 55, 60. And this wind is blowing from the south, and man, it's a gorgeous day. All right, so here we go. We got our beauties on our garage, and let's go ahead and start working on this thing. So, all right, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna lap the valves. Vamos a hacerle lap a las valves en medio de la válvula. Started. So valves, we got the 35.5, 35.5 escape y 40 de admisión. So, son especiales. No necesitan los gojitos. So los valve lash caps, they don't need it because they are hardened. The magnet. So they're stainless. You see, they're stainless. They don't stick. You see it? No se pegan. Pero en la punta. Huh? That's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. So that means that the tip is already hardened. So you don't need a valve lash cap. You see it? It sticks. So, but it doesn't stick on the body. So it's just food for thought. Let's go ahead and clean this thing. Vamos a limpiarla right quick. A mí no me gusta usar brake clean too much. Actually, I don't use brake clean too much. This heads, estas cabezas, están como $120. They were like $120. They're EMPI, but one of them was broke. One of them dropped a valve. So una de ellas se le cayó el asiento, una de ellas. Y yo la mandé a arreglar. So I took it to the my local machine shop, and they put the seat, and that's it. Now I got a head. All right. ¿Han visto cómo es esto? Y le vamos a poner un poquito a la válvula. Right there. Yo particularmente uso. I use a drill. All right. I'm gonna check them. Alright, it looks really good actually. So after, después que tú le hagas el medir, no puedes mover la válvula. So after you do the lapping, you cannot move the valve from that place, okay? Alright guys, so done with the lapping. So now we're gonna set the valves or the cylinders. Alright, so now we're gonna use the same lapping compound. Let me get a marker. Number 4, 3. So we're just identifying where we want it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of lapping compound on the tip here of the cylinder ball or the cylinder head, and we're gonna lap it. And we're gonna lap them. Simple as that. Number 3. Let's double check. It looks just like that. Number 3 is this one. That's it. This is how it should look like. And now we're just gonna clean that up and we're gonna move on to the next piston. There you go. All right. Now we're gonna just go ahead and clean it off and move on. Okay guys, so here we are. Now we got the top end all up here. Tenemos la parte de arriba del motor todo aquí. Entonces so, ¿qué es lo que falta? Montar. So we're gonna get this mounted together. Vamos a montar esto. I want to paint the snout, the block. So what I paint, ¿qué es lo que yo pinto? Lo que yo pinto es, all I paint is just the snout. So just from here, just this part, the top part, that's it. Yo no pinto nada más que la parte de arriba del motor. So, all right, so all I paint is the tip of the block. So from here up to here, that's it. I'm running here. We're gonna start with number 1. We're gonna put piston number 1, and I'm gonna put some silicone. Vamos a usar un poquito de RTV y vamos a poner silicón o RTV. Vamos a poner el shim 30 thousandths, 30. Este es de 30. 30,000 pulgadas. O es 30 thousandths. No sé cómo decirlo en español. You see, you got that spacer, and all you want to do is make sure it doesn't leak through there. Okay, eso es lo que estamos tratando de hacer, que no bote. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer aquí? Primero que nada, vamos a buscar la flecha. We're gonna look for the arrow. Okay, arrow is always pointing to the flywheel. Siempre va a apuntar para la volanta, el lado dentado. Okay, ahí está. Tienen la flecha. We got the arrow. It's pointing that way. Va para allá. Le vamos a poner el bulón. Este bulón es un full floating, ¿no ves? Él se va bien suave. Y vamos a presentar esto aquí. There we go. Le podemos dar un... Estos son bushing de teflón que le vamos a poner. Y vamos a empujarlo. Y esto va a quedar perfecto ahí. There you go. Pistón. Alright. Alright, vamos a coger y hacer vamos a hacer el número 2. Let's go ahead and do number 2. Guys, I just realized something, and it was gonna be really bad. Acabo de darme cuenta de algo, y si lo hubiera dejado así, iba a pasar un mal rato. This piston, particularly, this piston, it's a stroker, so it's cut. Está cortado aquí, porque es un stroker. Y el bushing este se va a salir. Huh. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was going to be really bad. I was going to have a really bad time. Because this thing was going to pop out. No way, Jose. Le vamos a poner los pinches. We're going to do the clips instead. Man. Wow. Dude, I'm telling you. Te lo digo. Esto iba a ser, íbamos a tener un mal rato con esto. We were going to have a really hard time with this. Si eso se cae, me daña el motor completo. Y esto no es un motor barato. This is not a cheap engine. It's not cheap. No matter what you do, this still a couple $1,000. Oh, wow. Porque yo digo que no los use. Y se los enseño aquí. Y no es que no los use. No los use en un stroker. El cigüeñal es muy grande y el pistón tiene que ir dentro del cigüeñal cuando da vuelta. So, the piston has to ride into the skirt has to ride in the in between the crankshaft to rotate, because if not, it's gonna hit. Okay, so the strokers are different. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So this is a stroker and this is a regular one. So este es un pistón stroker y este es uno regular. Y miren, ¿lo ves que esto es bien angosto? Right? Y este es bien ancho. So, cuando tú pones, when you put the bushing on this one, it's not going to move. No se va a mover. Esto queda against the wall. Esto queda en la pared. ¿Lo ves? Queda en la pared. Entonces esto no se sale. Pero en el stroker no queda en la pared. Miren esto donde queda. ¿Vieron dónde queda? So, se puede salir. Mírenlo. ¿Viste? It could fall. Mírenlo. So, con eso dicho, si tú estás usando un pistón stroker, no use estos bushing. Alright? I'll say again, if you're using a stroker piston, do not use this bushings because you're going to have a hard time. Get it out far enough. Make sure this is number 3. So, arrow pointing to flywheel. La flecha va apuntando para acá, para la volanta. Vamos a ponerle el pin o el clip de acá. Lo vamos a poner, porque es más fácil el de acá. Where are you, spacer? Right here. Por aquí, para nada. We don't want this thing leaking through here. So this is how I set it. Ahí, lo llevo hasta ahí. Y este es el número 3. El número 3 es el de atrás, no se olviden. Now we're going to put this clip. And we're going to leave it right there, and we're going to turn the you go. La cabeza es lo más fácil. Esto se pone aquí. ¿Ya está? Oh, that's perfect. Miren eso. Perfecto, ¿eh? All right, just a little bit of paint around the cylinders. And why? It's because they rust. Ellos le dan moho porque son en metal. Son en cast iron, hierro colado, y le da moho. So, es mejor que tenga un poquito de pintura que tenga moho. Okay? So, these are a type 3 air deflectors. Okay? Y estos van aquí. Hay que ponerle un alambre. We have to tie them off because if you don't tie them off, they're gonna make rattling noise. O sea, van a empezar a moverse, a hacer así. Oye. Y tú no quieres eso. So, vamos a poner un alambre y le enseño cómo después que los ponga, ¿ok? Alright guys, so this is what I do. This is what I do. Just put a wire on both sides. And right there, see it to the bottom, and that is going to hold it together. All right, that's it. All right, guys, it's after Christmas, so I've been fooling around with this thing, and it's time now to finish it. Es tiempo ya de terminar esto, y lo que vamos a hacer, vamos a verificar cuán largas son las varillas y qué varillas necesitamos. So we're gonna check the valve geometry here right quick and figure out how long our push rods gotta be, okay? So very important, eso es bien importante. So, si tú le pones un árbol que no es original, y cuando le cambias pistones y le cambias tapas, tienes que buscar las varillas, okay? So, it's a must. When you change heads, pistons, and stroke, and cam, that you do your valve geometry, because this changes. This gets longer or shorter. So, let's go ahead and get this geometry done. All right, I'm sorry, I'm sick as well. So Catherine brought a little bug and got me sick. So Catherine me trajo un catarro o algo y estoy enfermo. But anyways, vamos a trabajar aquí. Let's go ahead and get this heads, this valve done. Okay, so let's do it. I had to get another or make another tool for my valve push rods. And I'll show you right quick. Let me take this off. All right, let's take this off. Been working on this for most of the morning, making sure and ensuring that it's good to go. But it's good to go now. All right, here we go with the original one. So I cut it. I took 1/2 inch of it, and I tapped it with a 6-1 tap, and that's it. Because the other one was too skinny and it was bending. El otro estaba muy finito, se doblaba. Entonces cogí una original, la corté, le corté media pulgada y le hice rosca 6 milímetros, 6.1 pitch en el tap. Y miren, ya tengo la tool. So ahora esta es la medida que necesito la varilla. This is the measurement that I need my push rod. 277 millimeters. Yep, right there. So we got 10 7/8. That's it. So now with that measurement, we can go ahead and order this one, or we can cut this one's to length. This is an Engle 130. So it's a really high cam. So you don't want to go too high because
it already has a high lift. Entonces ya tiene un lift bien alto, so no quieres ir más alto porque puede chocar la válvula. Okay, so con eso dicho, vamos a ponerle esta, vamos a hacer la geometría rapidito y le voy a explicar. Ahora sí le voy a explicar rapidito. Vi un video, I watched a video in online from Type P Motorsport, and he explains the geometry really good. Él explica la geometría de la válvula bien donde tiene que explicarla. So, les voy a explicar bien rapidito después que las monte y para que vean la geometría rapidito, ¿ok? Y entonces con esa vamos a montar el caballete y hacer eso, ¿ok? Vamos. All right, guys. So what I got here is a contraption. You see it? And I'm looking for the valve lift. All right, so this is the cam specs right here, right? So this is an Engle 130. It's a 460, 308 duration, right? So I checked the lift, and then the lift here is giving me 490. So me está dando a 490 de lift en la válvula, ¿ok? So 490 de lift y ya lo chequeamos. Entonces esto aquí está a mitad, que son 245. So 245 is the midway, halfway point, ¿verdad? So ahí es donde tenemos que chequear, verificar. Tenemos que verificar el ángulo de la válvula, tiene que estar a 90 grados en la varilla. Y estoy mirándola y está casi a 90 grados. So, con eso dicho, with that said, tiene que chequearla o tiene que verificarla a mitad del lift. So you got to check it a half lift, okay, in the middle, okay. So you don't want to check it. You don't want to check it on the very top or the very bottom because it's just not going to work. All right. So, all right. So now we know the length exactly for the push rod. Okay. So it's going to be whatever this length is right here. Is going to be the length that I have to cut. So tengo que cortar estas varillas a la distancia de esa varilla ahí. Okay. All right, guys. So just verified this side. I got the rocker shaft all done up. It's good to go. I think I have to just tighten this one up a little bit. Just a little bit, you see it? But everything else is to spec. And it's good to go. This side is good. Got everything, the geometry. And my push rod is going to work on both sides. So, done with that. Ya terminamos con eso. All right, guys, so here we go. So, we're going to go ahead and cut this push rods. There we go. Very simple. So, this is the one, this is the measurement. Esta es la que medimos. So, esto va hasta aquí. Esto va a medir aquí. Okay. Ya no necesitamos esa nada más porque mide hasta ahí. El corte tiene que estar aquí. Míralo aquí. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut it in between that. Vamos a cortarla entre medio y después la vamos a pasarle en el grinder hasta que llegue perfectamente a esta medida con esta. ¿Okay? Vamos a cortarla. ¿Vio lo que se le cortó? Bastante, media pulgada. Okay, just a hair on the tip. Vamos a gastarle un poquito en la punta con el grinder o con esta otra máquina. Un poquitito nada más. Un poquitito. Just a little bit. ver. Miren cómo está más o menos. ¿Ven? Se tiene que llegar a esa línea ahí. Ok. So, vamos a gastarle un poquito más. Un poquito nada más. Just a little bit more. Vamos a ver. Así. Ahí para que vean. Ahí donde estamos en la marca. ¿Vieron la marca? So that's it. So ahora lo que vamos a hacer, excuse me. Lo que vamos a hacer es vamos a marcar la medida. Esta es la medida que vamos a cortar. Ahí. So toditas se van a cortar a esa medida. Vamos a coger esto y vamos a limpiar la punta aquí. ¿Viste? Hacerle chamfer. A ponerle esa, meterla ahí adentro. Miren qué fácil es. Okay guys, so I use my lathe because it's here. So I showed you this last time because I can clamp it really good without missing it. La puedo poner aquí sin dañarla. So la pongo en el lathe. Ok. Ahí está. Le enseño. Oops, está por acá. It's really tight. There we go. So, no es una ciencia. It's not a science. No es una ciencia, miren. ¿Vieron? Y eso ya se le metió hasta adentro. Miren cómo quedó. It's not bad. Alright guys, you just saw that I just finished all the push rods, good to go. So now we're gonna do the tubes and we're gonna move on to do the put all together. Vamos a ponerle los tubos y después ponemos todo lo que va ahí. Y ya con eso ya terminamos el motor del long block, okay? Alright guys, so just got the tubes in and that's on this side is done. But now we're doing the covers. Estamos haciendo los cubiertos estos. Y estos tornillos son muy largos. These screws are too long in there. So they're hitting on the inside. So we will have to cut them here to get it to be snugger. Because look at this. You see? It's loose. And then the bolt is tightened. And this is loose. You see it? So tenemos que cortarle el tornillo un poquito para que apriete. Okay? Porque si no vamos a empezar a liquear. So if not, we're just gonna leak. So let's go ahead and get that done right quick. All right, so valve lash. That's what we're gonna do right now. And we're gonna put it at 0, okay? So, and not at 0, maybe 2. As long as you can move them with your finger, that's how we want it. Así las voy a poner. Que tú las puedas mover con los dedos, okay? So, las vamos a ajustar y entonces las damos para atrás y ahí hasta que no podamos darle vuelta con los dedos y entonces y la soltamos un poquito para que puedas darle con el dedo. So it's very simple. That's pretty much 0 latch. There we go. You can move them with your finger here. You can move them back and forth, the push rod. All right, guys, welcome back to another day here in the garage. It's a little late, about 50 degrees, not bad. It's noon, so Anyways, so I decided not to use this one, this header. So yo quiero ponerle uno negro. I want to do a black header on this car because it's all black. I don't have any chrome. So, with that being said, con eso dicho, esto es lo que voy a hacer. Este header, this sidewinder right here, this header, is a 1 1/2 inch. Es de 1.5. Entonces, este header es de 1 5/8. That one is 1 5/8. And this header is 1 5/8. So, este también es de 1 5/8. So, ¿qué es lo que voy a hacer? What am I going to do? So, I'm going to take this header out. I'm going to take this header out and I'm going to put it in that car because it's black. Porque es negro, eh? So, I'm going to put that one on this motor. And this header, that is 1 1/2, I'm going to put it in this car. Why? ¿Por qué yo voy a hacer eso? Why am I doing that? It's because this is small engine right here. Este motor es pequeño. Este motor es, what is this motor? This is, I think it's 1800. It's a 74 crank, 88 pistons. So it's a small piston engine, so I need a smaller header. But since this one is a 92, I need a bigger header. So it makes sense. All right, makes sense. And this header is way too big for this car. Este header es muy grande para ese carro y lo vamos a cambiar. So we're gonna take this header off and we're gonna set it here and get all this set up. Okay, so let's get it done. Let's get it off. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a little rare opportunity to look under the car, because I haven't showed this car in a while. Anyways, this car is really nice. Let's see. There we go. All right, so here we go. This car, it's been done for about 3 years now. And we got the air suspension right there, you see it? Air suspension, airbags right there. I did all this stuff. That's the electronics. And this is the motor. So this motor is, este motor es 1,800. 1800, it's like 1798. 88 pistons and 74 crank. So, and there she is. It's all done up. It looks really, really good. This car is in amazing shape. Nice, huh? Anyways, so just got the header out, and we're gonna use that header there, and we're gonna put that other header, we're gonna put it in this car. So let's get that done. All right, so we marked it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it here, and we're gonna cut it in here like that. So lo vamos a cortar aquí y lo vamos a cortar aquí. Para que ese sirva. ¿Y por qué le voy a poner ese? Why am I going to do that one? Porque estoy viendo, I'm looking at this. And este es el que yo le voy a poner un poquito más pequeño. Pero primero que nada es cuadrado, ¿verdad? Y cuando tú aprietas aquí, miren, se tapa el boquete. You see it? Míralo. You see it? Let me get a light here. Okay. ¿Vieron eso? Ahí, ¿lo vieron? Se tapa la mitad. Wow. So, no voy a usar ese. No, ya yo tenía ese otro, so I already had this one. Come on, dude. So after I messed it all up, I got it cut. So now we're gonna have to cut it right here and right here. So, vamos a seguir cortando. Alright guys. So, got the two tip of the studs cut. Están cortadas ya. Limpiamos eso. Ahora le vamos a poner un poquito de este thread sealer. Este es de gasolina. And I'm gonna put the since I got some in my finger here, already ya limpié. Okay, esto lo vamos a poner aquí. Little. Just gonna get it where it's supposed to be, right there. All right, we're gonna look at the pressure gauge. It works really well. Lo he usado en toda la gasolina y no liquea. Right there. You just tighten it snug. All right, there we go. And let's see. We still got to cut. Hey guys, so that is that. It looks good, huh? We got the little hole. Then we'll go ahead and touch it up. Le hacemos touch up later, pero ahí está donde tiene que estar. Ahora tenemos que ponerle el sand seal. So we got to do the sand seal now. Because I already bought it sand seal. All right, so here we go. So we have installed the sand seal. Now we're gonna drill it here and here, and we're gonna use a 3/32 bit, and we're just gonna go just a hair in. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna look at it, make sure it's right. All right, guys. So now, after we got everything drilled, we're gonna use a 440 tap, and we're gonna just tap it really, really quick. And this won't take a second. Some red Loctite, that's what I'm using. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the jack in. We're gonna lift it a little bit, pull it back, and then we're gonna take the doghouse. We're gonna take that off and take this off, and we're just gonna leave all we're gonna leave is the loan block there. That's it. All right, guys, it looks a little complicated, but it's not complicated at all. All I'm doing is I'm by myself. Estoy solo. So a veces si te pones a hacer mucha fuerza te puedes dar un golpe, or you can damage something. So what I do is, lo que yo hago es, para no dañar nada, yo uso mi gato y lo cojo por el oil cooler. What we're doing is lifting it off the, whoa, you see, thing out. Here you go. And we're gonna tilt it until we get the Alright folks, so as you saw, you got the engine out, got the engine put back. This is the one that came out of the rag. It's right here. So now we got the 2021 over here up on the engine stand here. So now we're gonna complete it and we're gonna start it. So we're gonna do that this afternoon. We gotta pull Westfalia out. So we'll pull the Westfalia out. So these Webers are the ones that came out of that car. Estos Webers salieron de ese carro. O no de ese carro, de ese motor. Cuando principio. At the beginning. And then I decided to go with smaller carburetors and we went with the 40s. So now we gotta go back to the 44s on the big engine now. All right guys, so I've been working here all day actually. Converting off the Webers and getting the this 40s in, or 44s. I got them all in, everything is good to go. I got the whole entire engine completed. Tomorrow, it's the Webers are loose, but los carburadores están sueltos, pero todo lo demás está bien apretado y todo. So no falta nada, ya lo que falta es más que apretar los Webers, ponerle gasolina, tirar los cables y prenderlo. So tomorrow, si Dios quiere, mañana, vamos a prenderle ese motor. All right guys, welcome back. Another morning here. It's a Saturday morning and I'm working with the 2021 and we're checking out the compression. We got about 120. And 120, right? So, no está mal. Not bad. I am done with everything now. So, ya terminé con todo. Tengo revisión opuesta, ya hay gasolina, ya hay todo lo que necesitamos, tenemos corriente. So, ahora ya chequeé la señal del MSD, tenemos señal. So, we got a MSD signal. And yes, I'm gonna. Whoa, timing. Timing. All right, so popping and banging. Let's double check the wires again. So why? I got two and one cross. Oh man, really? All right, why? Here we go. Do a couple things here. We have to, I can see my accelerator is all the way open, so I need to equalize the, you see it? Have to equalize. Right there. All right, let's give it a little gas here. All right, let's do it. Okay, I think we're running on the second timing. So we'll see. Let me All right, guys. So here we are. So now I'm gonna show you what happened. I thought it was the carburetors having issues and all this stuff, and then thought it was the distributor, but then I figured out that there was no signal to my MSD. So no había señal al MSD. Y guess what? Miren ahora. Here we go. Ahora vamos a darle al braking. So, all right, so we need to tighten up this belt. It's loose, and we ran out of gas, but we got to run the braking on it, okay? And then after that, we go ahead and do whatever we got to do. So yeah, my MSD just went to crap. So I changed it to this one right here. Had this one. Well, actually, Angel gave me this one. I gave it to him and he gave it back. So on my MSD right here, he just took a dump on me. All right. So, anyways, I thought it was the carburetors at the beginning. I was like, man, carburetors. But no, it wasn't. It was the MSD. So, yo pensaba que eran los carburadores y no los quité, pero ¿cómo les digo? Y cambié el MSD porque dejó de tirar la señal y ahora ya está trabajando. Anyways, vamos a echarle gasolina y vamos a darle braking por 20 minutos. All right, so 20 minutes, we got to break this engine in. So, yeah, I know how it is. It takes a while, but we got to do it. We got to get it done. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. So it's good to go now, and I got to do the accelerates really nice. So now we're gonna put it to 2,000 RPMs for 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutos a 2000 para hacerle braking al árbol, okay? Vamos a hacerlo. Alright, folks, that's it. Ahora sí, mi gente, 2021. let's call it, it's got something in it. Anyways, it's good to go. It's accelerating really, really good. So we're done. Done, son. All right. So next up, get it in the car. So please let me know how I did. Okay. This engine is a 2021, un 2021. 76 milímetros el cigüeñal, 82 los pistones. And there are thick wall, so it's not gonna get overheat. This thing looks amazing, and so we're gonna put this bad boy in the rag. Wow, it really, really sounds good. It's got some 44 Webers, like I said before, como dije ahorita, tiene Weber 44, tiene Weber 44 y estaba sonando como si no estuvieran los Weber bien, pero era el MSD. It was the MSD, it wasn't working right. So I got it fixed. Well, I changed the MSD, and now it's good to go. It's got a lot of power. Tiene mucha fuerza. Prende bastante bien. Y la presión de aceite, the oil pressure stayed in 60 all throughout. So it's got great oil pressure. We got a MST and a 30 millimeter pump. Tenemos una bomba de 30 milésimos. Tenemos tapas grandes. So we got the bigger heads on this thing. We got 40-35s, 40 intake, 35 exhaust, 40-25 en las válvulas. Y wow, está. Bueno, con eso dicho, aquí vamos a terminar este video. We're going to finish this video here because there's a lot of content and I got to edit this thing. I got to make it good for you guys. Anyways, it was a good build. Fue tremendo build. Y uno sigue aprendiendo más y más. So I keep learning more and more. Let me turn this off. I keep learning more and more. Sigo aprendiendo más y más y más. En esto de los motores de Volkswagen. Como les digo, y pues es mucho trabajo, pero cuando tú terminas y haces un motor así, pues te sientes orgulloso. You feel proud of something that you built with your own hands, you know. And you did it yourself. You did all the head porting and all the measurements and everything, you know. So it turned out really good. And you see how it accelerates. Vieron cómo acelera, cómo se queda en baja. Ese mito que habla la gente de que si tienes un palo grande no te va a funcionar y todo eso. Eso es basofia. That is bull. When the people say that if it has a big cam, it's not gonna work, and man, I'm gonna tell you what, as long as you got good carburetors to go with it, you got no issues. And then you gotta have heads, and you gotta have a good header. You gotta have all that stuff for it to work. Pero si tú vienes y le pones un palo 130, if you do a 130 cam on an original carburetor, of course you're gonna have issues. It's not gonna work. It's people don't understand sometimes, you know. You have to do all this stuff to get it there. If you put a big cam, you got to put big heads, big carburetors, big pistons with a big cam. But don't try to put, no traten de poner en un 1600, un palo 130. It's not gonna work, no va a funcionar. No va a funcionar, tiene que ponerle este rocker sólido. Tiene que ponerle rocker sólido como aquí, ¿lo ves? Tiene que ponerle rocker sólido y tiene que hacerlo todo como tiene que ser. Man, you know, I hope you really like this video. I hope you like this video. It was a good video. And that engine came out really, really nice. Ese motor salió bien bueno. Suena bien. Y eso es un motor con un Engle 190. Wow. That's a whole bunch of power there.